Well, good afternoon, and welcome to the 25th Salute to Graduates. My name is Tiffany Hang Moss, and I have the honor of serving as the Interim Dean for the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. On behalf of the college, I would like to extend our collective congratulations to the graduates as well as their family. Today is truly a day of celebration and achievement. It's not only a very special day for our graduates and their families, but also for the faculty and staff in the college. We have had the pleasure of getting to know this amazing group of students, the opportunity to help them discover their unique strengths and talents, as witness firsthand their development as professionals and leaders. As you will hear today when the graduates are recognized, this is an amazing group, as I already mentioned, but they have diverse interests when it comes to their career pathways. And these interests range from food security to wildlife biology to natural resources and environmental studies to animal and plant systems to biochemistry, forensic science to mechanization, engineering, water science, leadership, education, communication, hospitality, restaurant and tourism management, and PGA golf management. Yes, round of applause, right? And as diverse as these career interests are, so are the experiences that they have had while they have been here at the University of Nebraska. Some of our students have traveled to another part of the world to extend their education. Some have participated in campus research and can even be Googled as authors on scholarly publications. Others have devoted their time and energy to community engagement. Many have had experiential learning and internship opportunities that have prepared them to be career ready. Despite these differences, all CASNR graduates share at least one common element, and that is that their degrees are grounded in the science and the application of their science to solve problems and create opportunities. Today we have the honor of recognizing one of the graduates as the recipient of the CASNR Spirit Award. This award was established in 2015 to pay tribute to each graduating class by honoring one student that embodies the values, the ethics, and the integrity of a CASNR degree. Our graduating students are optimistic and self-confident with a strong sense of their role and responsibility as global citizens. They are servant leaders with a strong commitment to their community. They are the dreamers, the doers, and the difference makers that are going to go on to make our world a better place for future generations. I am pleased to announce that Juliana Krutz as the CASNR Spirit Award recipient for the December class of 2017. I might add that this is a complete surprise to her. She had no idea. Her nominator writes that she is a strong, positive influence across CASNR. She easily forms meaningful relationships with peers, faculty, and staff, and she is always willing to lend a hand to anyone who needs it. She is creative, reliable, and relatable, and her ability to build consensus across groups, has benefited not only her, but the campus community as a whole. She embodies the best of the CASNR spirit and will have a lasting impact across the state. Please help me one more time in congratulating Juliana. An inscribed brick will be placed in our legacy courtyard to honor Juliana and to pay tribute to this semester's graduating class. Having a brick in legacy courtyard is a wonderful way to leave a lasting legacy on this campus. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce Dr. Michael Bain. He is our Vice President for Agriculture and Natural Resources for the University of Nebraska and the INR Harlan Vice Chancellor. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Tiffany, and welcome to so many family and friends of our graduates. We're very excited, and I know you're excited And we're pleased that you could be with us today. I see some graduates, former graduates out there, so that's exciting. Thanks to our faculty and staff who are here, to Lee Harlan, for whom the Harlan Vice Chancellor of the Institute is named. We really are excited to be part of this day with you. A little bit about the Institute of Ag and Natural Resources. We are really about people. We're about our students. We're about the communities here in Nebraska and the Great Plains, around this amazing country and around the globe. And the students that you see today and the stories that you hear, I think you'll be amazingly impressed. Of course, for your student, you already are. But what a blessing we have had to take this journey with your students and with your family. And so without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and recognize our 2017 December graduates. So the way this works, as each graduate is introduced, they'll be congratulated on the platform by Dean Hangmoss, Eric Hogemeyer, who's the president of the CASNR Alumni Association, and a representative from their degree program. Tiffany and Eric, would you please join me on stage at this time? Perfect. You can't see it, but there are little pieces of tape with their names on there on the stage, and they've been instructed to stand there. So we'll begin with those students that will be graduating with degrees from the Department of Agricultural Economics. Dr. Larry Van Tassel, head of the department, will be representing this program. Please hold your applause until all students from each academic unit have been recognized.
Cole Epley is from Nelson, Nebraska, and is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Agricultural Economics. Cole is going to be a sales representative for Futures One grain and livestock marketing, and he'll also sell AgriGold. Cole's greatest experience was being part of the Alpha Gamma Rho fraternity and expanding his knowledge base in agricultural economics. Brent Kinney is from Elgin, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Economics. Brent plans to work as a grain merchandiser with ag processing in Sergeant Bluff, Iowa. Brent's greatest achievement was receiving several internship opportunities and gaining real-world experiences. Alex Medina is from Fairbury, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agribusiness. Alex plans to work at Nebraska Farm Business as an associate consultant assisting with tax preparation and analysis. Alex's greatest achievement was graduating in 3.5 years and being the first in her family to earn a bachelor's degree.
Congratulations.
Joseph Michaelwitz is from Meeker, Colorado, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Agricultural Economics. Joseph plans to pursue a career in the energy sector while working towards his MBA from South Dakota State University. Joseph's greatest achievement is to be the third generation to graduate from the University of Nebraska. Corinna Pelster is from Elgin, Nebraska, and is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agribusiness. Corinna plans to continue working at First State Bank in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Corinna's greatest achievement is starting her career before graduating college. Jessi Spencer is from Brewster, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Agricultural Economics. Jessi plans to intern with the National Cattlemen's Beef Association and seek full-time opportunities in the beef industry. Jessi's greatest achievement is being an exec team member for the Angler Entrepreneurship Program and growing in a tight-knit community of passionate and ambitious leaders. Landon Sweetberg is from Wallace, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Agricultural Economics. Landon plans to bank and farm. Landon's greatest achievement was helping lead the Nebraska Agricultural Youth Council by advocating for agriculture and serving crew by sharing the gospel around campus.
That's it for our agricultural economics graduates. Let's give them a big round of applause. Next, we will recognize students that will be graduating with degrees from the Department of Agricultural Leadership, Education, and Communication. Dr. Mark Bolschweid, head of the department, will be representing this area.
Kelly Bolin is from Cody, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural education. Kelly plans to get married and pursue agricultural education positions in Nebraska high schools. Kelly's greatest experience was being on the 2015 UNL livestock judging team. Rebecca Cornelius is from Madrid, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural education. Rebecca plans to return home to substitute locally, but then in August, she'll be the agricultural education instructor at Axtell Community School. Rebecca's greatest achievement was serving as the head counselor for the Nebraska Agriculture Youth Council. Alicia Delfles is from Hershey, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural and environmental sciences communication. Alicia's plan is to attend graduate school and pursue a degree with Nebraska Extension. Alicia's greatest achievement was learning about agriculture and communications while studying abroad in England and Scotland. Blair Hartman is from Champion, Nebraska. She is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural education. Blair plans to serve as a long-term substitute teacher at Lawrence Nelson High School for their agricultural education department. Blair's greatest achievement was traveling to South Africa with the National FFA organization to explore agriculture on a global level. Brianna Jigabowski is from O'Neill, Nebraska. She is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agriculture and environmental sciences communication. Brianna plans to seek full-time employment. Brianna's greatest achievement was studying abroad in New Zealand. Juliana Krutz is from Belleville, Kansas, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural education. Juliana plans to substitute teach this spring while searching for a full-time teaching position in the next academic year. Juliana's greatest achievement was working on the recruitment team in the CASNR Dean's office. Laura Lundin is from Axtell, Nebraska. She is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural education. Laura plans to continue to manage her photography business while investing in her new community of Aurora, Nebraska, and she also plans to get married. Laura's greatest achievement was creating her custom minor in intramural sports. Diana Markham is from Bellevue, Nebraska. She is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural and environmental sciences communication. Diana plans to work and travel before starting graduate school this fall. Diana's greatest achievement was her work with the Forest Service and Planet Forward. Morgan Schilling is from McCook, Nebraska. He's receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural and agriculture education. Morgan plans to return to the family farm and ranch in McCook while seeking future agricultural education opportunities. Morgan's greatest achievement was student teaching at North Bend Central High School and completing several internships. Taylor Schultz is from Cairo, Nebraska. She is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural education. Taylor plans to obtain an agricultural education teaching position in Nebraska while also staying active on her family's cow-calf operation. Taylor's greatest achievement was creating a network of friends and industry professionals that can help her in her future career as an educator. Madison Sullivan is from Superior, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural education. Madison plans to seek employment as an agricultural education teacher at a small rural high school in Nebraska. Madison's greatest achievement was being selected as a National Teach Ag Ambassador in year 2016. Victoria Telcott is from Bennett, Nebraska. Victoria is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural and environmental sciences communication. Victoria plans to work as the program coordinator for the Nebraska FFA Foundation. Victoria's greatest achievement was her experiences within her major and helping plan an online field trip. Shauna Wheeler is from Woodlake, Nebraska. Shauna is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural education. Shauna plans to substitute teach in the Ord area while seeking employment as an agricultural educator as well as an FFA advisor. Shauna's greatest achievement was finding friends and faculty that have helped guide her to her true passion in life and relationships that will last a lifetime.
Let's congratulate Shauna and all of our graduates. Congratulations, everyone. Next, we will recognize students that will be graduating with degrees from the Department of Agronomy and Horticulture. Dr. Richard Ferguson, interim head of the department, will be joining this group on the stage to congratulate our graduates. Richard?
Joshua Boardman is from Ravenna, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agronomy. Joshua plans to start at Aurora Cooperative as an agronomy salesman. Joshua's greatest achievement was the internships that provided him with a great foundation for future success in agronomy. Jenna Hargens is from Cairo, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in horticulture. Jenna plans to accept an internship at a retail nursery in central Nebraska. Jenna's greatest achievement was completing her bachelor's degree. Elizabeth Lutz is from Grand Island, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in horticulture. Elizabeth plans to work for Dallas Johnson Greenhouse Incorporated in Council Bluffs, Iowa, while also pursuing a career in horticulture production. Elizabeth's greatest achievement was being president of UNL Horticulture Club and vice president of Pi Alpha Xi. Callie Meyer is from Brule, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agronomy. Callie plans to attend graduate school at UNL in the Doctor of Plant Health program. Callie's greatest achievement was participating in the Cornhusker Marching Band on baritone and making the Dean's List 4 out of 6 semesters in CASNR. Alan Vanderberg is from Brainerd, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agronomy. Alan plans to work as a full-time farmer. Alan's greatest achievement was working for the wheat and sorghum departments over the summertime.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Wyatt Williamson is from Newark, Illinois, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in agronomy. Wyatt plans to seek employment back home in Illinois and continue to work on the family farming operation. Wyatt's greatest achievement was being a member of the UNL livestock judging team in 2016. Anna Yost is from Lincoln, Nebraska. Anna is receiving a degree in horticulture. Anna plans to have a career growing and producing woody plants. Anna's greatest achievement was making friends and going places through involvement in the horticulture program.
Let's congratulate all of our graduates from the Department of Agronomy and Horticulture. The next degree programs to be recognized are those in our Department of Animal Science. Dr. Clint Crable, department head, will be representing this area.
Callie Albers is from Wisner, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in animal science. Callie plans to return to her family farming operation and use her education to be engaged in the agricultural industry. Callie's greatest achievement was developing relationships with fellow students, faculty, and those involved in her area of interest. Corinna Aragaya Gomez is from South Sioux City, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in animal science. Cariana plans to continue her education and attend graduate school. Cariana's greatest experience was being a new student enrollment leader, helping students and also meeting new people through classes. Brandon Burrs is from Clarks, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in animal science. Brandon plans to explore professional school and employment opportunities. Brandon's greatest achievement was the memories and friendships he has made through college. Nicholas Herrera is from Cologne, Minnesota, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in animal science. Nicholas plans to attend graduate school at the University of Nebraska and earn a master's degree in meat science and muscle biology. Nicholas's greatest achievement was his participation in the meats and livestock judging programs and the friends and connections he's gained along the way. Ellie Karyaik is from Hopkins, Michigan, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in animal science. Ellie plans to seek full-time employment. Her greatest achievement was meeting new people and making new friends and connections along the way. Amanda Corris is from Lindsay, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Science. Amanda plans to work as a crop insurance agent in and around her hometown. Amanda's greatest achievement was getting an internship through classes while she took those at UNL. Madison Martin is from Grand Island, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Science. Madison plans to begin her employment with Cargill in Columbus, Nebraska as an operations manager associate. Madison's greatest achievement was building a strong network of friends that will last her a lifetime. Whitley Mcbride is from Ainsworth, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degrees in Animal Science and Grazing Livestock Systems. Whitley plans to move to Erickson, Nebraska, where he will be working for a cow-calf operation full-time. Whitley's greatest achievement was being part of the Great Plains Regional Champion Healer and qualifying for the 2016 National Finals Rodeo. Jessi Paxton is from Tryon, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Science. Jessi plans to return to the family's diversified cattle operation in Tryon, Nebraska, where he'll continue to grow his own cattle herd. Jessi's greatest achievement was being a member of the livestock judging team and the lifelong relationships that he built through his college experience. Jacqueline Schroeder is from West Point, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Science. Jacqueline plans to work within the agriculture company while raising a herd of cattle and a big family, she adds. Jacqueline's greatest achievement was joining the livestock judging team and gaining confidence while working with livestock. Kelsey Sorenson is from North Platte, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Science. Kelsey plans to begin her job as a virus production technician at Zoetis here in Lincoln. Kelsey's greatest achievement was establishing the UNL Archery Club her freshman year and receiving hands-on animal science experience. Reese Tuckwiller is from Lewisburg, West Virginia, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Science. Reese plans to seek employment in the agriculture sector while evaluating graduate school options. Reese's greatest achievement was being a member of the 2016 livestock judging team. Bailey Ziegler is from St. Paul, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Science. Bailey plans to attend the professional program in veterinary medicine and own a vet practice on a horse racetrack. Bailey's greatest achievement was studying abroad, being a member of the horse judging team, and participating in intramural sports.
That does it for our animal science graduates. Let's give them a big round of applause. Next, we will recognize a student receiving a degree in applied science. Dr. Tiffany Hang-Moss, Interim Dean for CASNR, will represent this area.
Allison Boardman is from Ravenna, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Applied Science. Allison plans to continue her employment at Kappa Ethanol in Ravenna, Nebraska. Allison's greatest achievement, well, she was able to graduate from CASNR at the same time as her son.
Let's give Allison a huge round of applause.
Levi Lanka is from McLean, Nebraska, and is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Animal Science. Levi plans to seek a full-time job in the agronomy field. Levi's greatest achievement was participating in a project that was put on the UNL website.
And we'll give Levi a round of applause as an animal science major. We'll now recognize our graduates in the Department of Biochemistry. Dr. Paul Black is the department head. Dr. John Markwell, professor in the department, will be representing this area.
Allie Coates is from Blair, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Biochemistry. Her future plans include attending nursing school at UNMC. Her greatest achievement was holding executive positions in Alpha Xi Delta.
Congratulations, Allie. Let's give Allie a big round of applause, please. Our next group of students are those graduating from the Department of Biological Systems Engineering. Dr. David Jones is head of the department. Dr. Deepak Keshwani, associate professor in the department, will be representing this area.
Alex Chmielewski is from Lincoln, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanized Systems Management. Alex plans to continue his career field while increasing experiences and capabilities. Alex's greatest achievement was being part of many different research projects and working as a teaching aide. Turner Hagen is from Worthington, Minnesota, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanized Systems Management. Turner plans to start his employment with Claas of America as a technical support representative. Turner's greatest achievement was getting first place at the International Quarter-Scale Tractor Competition, where he was the X-Team captain. Christopher Learman Jr. is from Wisner, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanized Systems Management. Christopher plans to work in Falls City, Nebraska as a production supervisor at Falls City Foods, LLC. Christopher's greatest achievement was traveling across the country, completing internships in Texas, Illinois, and Virginia. Brady Schneider is from Holdridge, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanized Systems Management. Brady plans to work full-time at the Schooler Company as a superintendent in the Facility Operations Development Program in Hancock, Iowa. Brady's greatest achievement was completing his last Mechanized Systems Management courses.
Congratulations. Thank you. You bet. Let's give our graduates a big round of applause from Biological Systems Engineering. Next up, the Center for Grassland Studies. Dr. Steve Waller is the director of the center. Dr. Dan Huseman, director of the PGA Golf Management Program, will represent this degree program.
Vincent Backteller is from Port Orchard, Washington, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in PGA Golf Management. Vincent plans to work for the Carolinas section of the Professional Golf Association, running professional golf tournaments throughout the Carolinas. Vincent's greatest achievement was being able to study abroad in Scotland, the birthplace of golf. Matthew Grimes is from Minden, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Grazing Livestock Systems. Matthew plans to return to the farm in Kearney County. Matthew's greatest achievement was that he got a girl and made a few friends along the way. Sam Nadler is from St. Paul, Minnesota, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in PGA Golf Management. His future plans include finding a golf job in Minnesota. His biggest achievement throughout college was becoming elected as the PGA Golf Secretary.
Congratulations. Thank you. Got a girl and a degree. Let's give that group of graduates a big round of applause. Hey, Dan. Next, we will recognize students from the Department of Entomology. Dr. Gary Brewer, head of the department, will join us to represent the Insect Science degree program.
Alexander Lehmann is from Ipswich, England, and is receiving his Bachelor of Science degree in Insect Science. Alexander plans to attend graduate school in the Entomology program here at UNL. Alexander's greatest achievement was obtaining the UCARE and IANR Agricultural Research Division grants to fund his senior year thesis project. His research will be published early next year.
Let's congratulate our Insect Science degree program recipient. Next, we will recognize students that will be graduating with a degree in Environmental Studies. Dr. Dave Gosselin, Program Director, will be representing this degree program area.
Daniel DeYoung is from Seward, Nebraska. He is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Environmental Studies. Daniel plans to travel the world and change lives. Daniel's greatest achievement was working while taking classes, staying on target, and never giving up. I met Daniel's folks. Where's Mom and Dad? There we are, right here. Congratulations, Daniel. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Next, we will recognize students receiving a degree from the Department of Food Science and Technology. Dr. Kurt Weller, head of the department, will be representing this area.
Melanie Heerman is from Lincoln, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in the Food Science and Technology. Melanie plans to pursue a master's degree at Kansas State University in the Food Science Institute as a graduate teaching assistant. Melanie's greatest achievement was studying food production and agriculture abroad in France and Spain.
I guess we have one graduate, and that's Melanie. Let's give her a big round of applause. Next, we will recognize students receiving a degree in forensic science. Dr. Mike, I always have a tough time with your last name, Adamowitz. Oh, I'm really sorry, Mike. I'm new, I will say that. I can say that for about 13 more days. Program director will be representing this area.
Jacqueline Humrich is from O'Neill, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in forensic science. Jacqueline plans to continue working for the USDA in a microbiology laboratory and seek a job as a DNA analysis in a crime laboratory. Jacqueline's greatest achievement was doing undergraduate research for forensics and having a paper be published.
Congratulations. Next, we will be recognizing students with degrees from the School of Natural Sciences. Dr. John Carroll, director of the school, will be representing this degree program.
LaShelle Bradley Williams is from Lincoln, Nebraska, and she is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Fisheries and Wildlife. LaShelle plans to find employment that is focused on conservation, whether it be with an emphasis on wildlife, education, or vegetative species. LaShelle's greatest achievement was attending the Spring 2016 Puerto Rico study tour.
I'll shake.
Adam Brown is from Lincoln, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in water science. Adam is planning to find full-time employment. Adam's greatest achievement was completing his degree. Tyler Ruge is from Walt Hill, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Fisheries and Wildlife. Tyler plans to begin training at the Wisconsin State Patrol Academy in Fort McCoy to become a Wisconsin Conservation Warden. Tyler's achievement was making the Dean's List twice and his special course trip to Puerto Rico. Bryce Shalowski is from Cedar Rapids, Nebraska, and he is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Fisheries and Wildlife. Bryce plans to seek full-time employment and a career focused on wildlife. Bryce's greatest achievement was learning herpetology and going out in the field while catching snakes.
Bryce had his own hat. Let's give all of our environmental science students a round of applause. And let's give one rousing applause to all of our graduates. One more time. It's now my pleasure to turn the podium over to Eric Hogemeyer, the CASNR Alumni President. Eric?
Thank you very much. Good evening, and thank you for coming tonight. Again, my name is Eric Hogemeyer, and I'm president of the CASNR Alumni Association. So this evening, on behalf of the entire board and the association, I want to congratulate and welcome your graduate to the CASNR alumni family. It's truly our pleasure and honor to celebrate your graduate's accomplishment on this day. The mission of the CASNR Alumni Association is very simple: to cultivate, enhance the CASNR network, including alumni and their families, prospective and current students, and of course, friends and supporters of the college. We do several events throughout the year to promote our mission. Helping to recognize your graduate this evening is just one of the things that I get to be involved of as part of this group. The Alumni Association also raises and provides scholarship funding for CASNR students. I am extremely proud to be a part of an organization that has contributed over $45,000 to scholarships for CASNR students. Commencement signifies, a lot of smiling up here. the beginning of lifelong learning for your graduate. There is no better way to stay engaged and remain current in a chosen discipline than by networking through the college's Alumni Association. We hope that you'll provide encouragement for your graduate to stay connected. It's truly the best way to add value to the investment that you all have made in your graduate's education and in their future. So from your CASNR Alumni Association, congratulations to you and your graduate. Each of them is now well prepared for the challenges and adventures that lie ahead, and we wish them the very best in their future endeavors. Thank you kindly.
Well, we have come close to the end of our program, but just a few final remarks. I think that we would all agree that as a society, we will face some challenges in the years to come, including the grand challenges of feeding a growing population, ensuring food security for all, both locally and globally, preserving our natural resources for future generations, addressing climate change, and finding cures to human disease, just to mention a few. Some are pessimistic about the future, and that is because they're uncertain about how we will deal with these challenges. I, on the other hand, I'm optimistic about the future, and that is because I'm betting on these graduates and their peers. I am confident that they are going to be the problem solvers, the innovators, the difference makers, and the leaders that will go on to identify solutions, and they will create discoveries that will help us as a whole society. It's also reassuring to me to know that this land grant system, which created the University of Nebraska back in 1869, is still very relevant today to our youth, to our state, and to our world. So again, I'd like to congratulate the graduates, also extend a special thank you to the family and friends of the graduates for your support during the time that they were here at the University of Nebraska. And finally, as a graduate of this college, I would like to welcome them to our Alumni Association. Before we depart today, we have just a couple of announcements and a few thank yous to make. First, Greg Nathan was here during our ceremony today taking photos of all the graduates. Those photos, as well as a group photo, which is being taken right now, will be available on the college website beginning the first part of January. We also have a number of thank yous. This event would not be possible without the contributions of many. First, the Vice Chancellor's Office, the CASNR Alumni Association, Meg Kester, Director of Alumni Relations, the Nebraska East Union staff, the INR media team who has been recording today's ceremony, Greg Nathan with University Communications, Bryce Duquette from KRVN, who did an amazing job of announcing our graduates. Let's give him a special round of applause. Julie Obermeyer, Sue Ellen Pegg, and the rest of the CASNR Dean's Office staff. Our CASNR ambassadors were also here today to help with the ceremony. And then finally, the unit leaders, the faculty and staff within INR. So one last round of applause for all of them for making today's event so special. And finally, we hope that you all plan to attend the graduation ceremony tomorrow morning. And if you do, we have our senior send-off event, which will happen in the club lounge of the Pinnacle Bank Arena. It will be from 7:30 to 9 a.m. And so we hope that you can join us for coffee, rolls, and juice before the event. So again, congratulations to the graduates, and thank you all for attending today's event, and have a wonderful evening.